everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The second meeting of the year on tap here between these two fierce AFC rivals. These teams know each other very well, and that only serves to stoke the flames of what is always a heated battle. It's the Titans going up against the Colts. With that, let's get you up to Indianapolis. Standing by, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, from the heartland of America, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. They come out here in the eye. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. It's the linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. Second down, here's Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. And now a look at the defense for the Colts.
Vontae Davis is one of the strongest cornerbacks in the league. Equally adept at playing the run and the pass.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Rashard Matthews the intended target, and that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. This is brought in at the 21. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
3rd and 2, Locke. That's complete. It's Gordon. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now they're not close to the 1st down.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now we get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Just 2 yards to go here on 2nd down for the offense. Again, it's Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's brought down after a good gain. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Walker, the tight end, in motion. After the penalty, it's Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll come out in the pistol. A first down carry for Henry. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. Kendall Wright, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return.